Let's go, baby! You! Get him, boy! All right, we've got our last episode, and I think it's a really good one. We're gonna cover so much. We'll look a little bit at the last week before going into CIM. We'll look at the travel day. I think the thing everyone's waiting for, and do not skip ahead.
We're waiting.
We're waiting. Is did I run sub 230? So this is like the last episode. I guess you could call it the finale.
Oh, finally.
So I'm super pumped. Couple things I want to hear from you. Where do you think I landed? What time did I run? And then B, we're gonna do something fun for the next copying series. It's gonna be sort of like a Sweet 16 bracket style on who we should copy. So I'd like to see who should be on that list. Stick around to the end. Thank you for following me on this journey.
Ralphie, get off the stage, sweetheart.
It's the first time I've ever done anything like this with YouTube. It's the first time I've ever like copied someone from a training standpoint. So this was a ton of fun, and stay tuned. Let's jump right in.
Just like Clayton, baby, it's soaking season. Can't make that joke. Oh my gosh. Oh. The nerves are going already. I've been doing this a long time. I kind of know how to tap into that, how to shut it off. So we'll tap into it a bit for this workout and then shut it down until we get going to CIM.
We got Morgan McDonald out here ripping some 200s. So if he hangs out, you know, I'll be able to pace him at the end of my workout. I'm an idiot. Warm up is done. I feel good. This shit's working. A little taper doing me good. That's a good sign. Legs are feeling great. So just the goal is just make it feel really easy. Fucked up the splits in my head. So I was actually 5:38 pace. We're not gonna do that again. Slow it down. He was like, why does this feel so hard? And it's because I went too fast. What is it? We need to run at 200. We need to be at 43, 86s. We need to run 87s-ish, 88s. All right, 425 on that one. I don't know what that is. I think it's better. Might have been a little slow. Ooh. I'm not doing this right. I went out hot on the first 200, and then the next like 600, I slowed down too much, and then had to push the last 400. Let's see if we can do it the right way on this one. And 413. I don't know why I have no pace control today. That's crazy. Am I just doing the math wrong? Like I came through the first 200 in 44, which would be 52. Whatever, spun the legs. Gonna do like 200s and then call it quits. That was just a silly workout because I can't pace for shit. I don't know what it was today. These are the days where I miss being able to run with a group, where it's just like, I don't have to do any of the thinking.
Don't think.
I couldn't pace for anything. Yeah, that's it. That's the last one. It'll be light work until the marathon. CIM, baby, let's roll. Thursday morning, just dropped the kids off. Main goal, gotta go run after this, is to not fall on my ass. Literally, as I went to film this little walk, some lady fell right down on her back. It's Thursday, we race Sunday, so get like 4 easy miles, or no, 6 today, and just survive, because it is an icy mess out here. Honestly, that was too crazy. That old lady fell straight on her back. I don't think I'm gonna risk it. I'm walking out here like a penguin, and I'm still slipping a little bit, so going into the garage and just do it on the treadmill. Yeah, it looks really ready to go. It was either breathe in drywall cancer dust or go risk slipping. We ain't gonna risk slipping. One day of dust for, 45 minutes ain't gonna kill us. Would you look at that? Sacramento, the city that sleeps a lot,
City that never sleeps. City that's always a little bit sleepy. Fuck, I gotta get over it. So heading to the hotel. I'm staying in Folsom to get a little bit of extra sleep on race morning. I'm gonna do a little shakeout run when I get there and then just chill, I think, for the night. But yeah, dudes, we out here ready to roll.
This place is really nice, like super hilly, and I find myself running in the Costco parking lot though, because I don't want to go up any of those hills. I should run inside the Costco. All right, let's look at the haul real quick. I don't know a lot about carb-loading. I don't really think about it that much, but the old high school move, just carry around a water jug all day. Bananas are gonna be a must. We got a bunch of no-name sports drinks, a ton of carbs in those, Rice Krispies, low-fat milk, bagels, some fake beer, pretzels, frozen waffles, farfalle, pasta, honey, and pasta sauce. So that's what 230 dreams are made of. Headed out to the Governor's Inn, Governor, for a little shakeout with Boulder Track Club, and then just buckle up. Actually, after that, I'm gonna go to like find a Target or Walmart or something and buy a cheap pair of sweats that I could ditch at the line because it's gonna be pretty cold, and pick up my bib at the expo. Got some good sleep last night. I think I got about 600 grams of carbs in over the day. No, not 600. That's what I'm targeting today, like 600 or 700, 600 to 800. Yesterday with the travel, I was only able to get maybe 300 or 400. I'll have to double check. So yeah, today just trying to eat a bunch. Had a nice breakfast. We'll be snacking throughout the day. We're having a big dinner. So we're here though. Sub 230. Let's go. I would run the odd, a couple miles, 3-4 miles toward the end. Had to go to Costco, pick up a little $10 fleece hoodie that I could dump on the start line, and now gonna go get some lunch. Can't get off the ride now. Shit's in motion, so I can eat some food, go get some coffee, and fucking send it. Let's go. Next time I'm on film, that'll be it. Gotta get that bagel down. This is the last thing. Every start line, I am not religious really, but every start line is a blessing. Like, this is such a cool opportunity that I get to do this. So that's the mantra. Practicing my mantra. That I think about every race, especially this year after being hurt for so long and kind of out of the sport for so long. And the other thing is, all the work is done. This isn't really in my control. Outside of just paying attention and not doing anything stupid, I'm just staying engaged. The dice are gonna fall where they fall, or the chips will fall where they fall. It'll fall where it falls. I just need to buckle up, pay attention on the ride, and have a good day. That's it. It's gonna be fun. This is a stupid thing we do. It doesn't really fucking matter. No one cares, except for me. I care a lot. But at the end of the day, it's a silly thing. So blessed to be there. The result is already there, basically. Just buckle up and pay attention on the ride. And we get the third one, probably because it's 4 a.m. But all right, I'm out. Let's go run this race.
All right, PTC, keep it up. Good job.
Let's go, baby! Yeah! Get it, boy!
Okay, so what's my problem, Bill? I couldn't do what I thought I could. Can we just leave it at that?
The first mile even, I remember when I did it in 2018, that first mile was like a dream. I was just floating. This go around, I was like, fuck, I'm already working. I remember like mile 2 or 3, I came up on Sam Parsons with a big pack of women trying to get the OTC. It was like, I asked Sam, I was like, hey, what pace are you guys running here? And I think he said like 237. And I was like, well, fuck, that's a little too conservative. If we go out in, you know, 232, 233 pace, and it feels really good, we can break 230. Honestly, going in, I knew 230 was gonna be a stretch just based on how the last sort of month of training went. At 10K, it was like hurting already. And I wasn't even going that fast. I think it was already off pace. And so I knew it was gonna be kind of a battle for the whole time. I think my heart rate got up to like 180 pretty early, and the last 4 or 5 miles was like 193. But I knew I could grit it out. I kind of backed off after that 6K. So like 6 through 9 was kind of like, this hurts. This is a grind. Why am I already grinding out? Like, this is so hard already. When I got to mile like 11, I was like, okay, maybe we're warmed up. Like maybe this is okay. It's starting to feel good again. And was in this sort of grindy, you know, conservative though, like for the next, you know, probably to mile like 16. I was like, all right, if we can hold 6-minute pace, we could still salvage like a 233. There'd be hills or like downhills where it'd feel kind of good. And I'd be like, all right, I'm okay actually, like this is fine. So I was telling myself like, hold back, let's just finish the race. And then one of my buddies, I saw him, once you get past the bridge, you start to get into like Sacramento proper. And I saw my buddy who works at a hospital, like he came down, which is really cool. Shout out, Jason.
Zach, let's go, baby.
And had a little cheer squad at like 22, 23. But then literally after that, like I just hit the fucking wall. Like my heart rate, like I said, was already super high, and the legs just had nothing left. My eyesight was starting to go blurry. You know, I had a college coach that was just like, if you slow down in a race, it's because you're a pussy. Like it's all in your brain. And like I literally think I just had nothing left. Tried to push, didn't blow up as hard as I did in 2018, didn't run as fast as I did earlier on in the race, which was smarter because it still was a PR. But yeah, I just had nothing left. So if I could do anything differently, I would push the long runs more. I didn't run the long runs nearly fast enough, especially on Sundays. Like Clayton has a big group to train with. All his workouts, he has a big group to train with. I trained solo for probably 95% of this build. And I think that's tough. I don't think I pushed myself hard enough. I would have liked to have seen more, like you do the PMPs, there's an 8 mile, a 10 mile, and a 12 mile, which was my half. But there wasn't a lot of like work at volume, where if you look at Jack Daniels, you're doing a lot of volume at marathon pace. So you're getting like 3x4 mile or mile on mile off, or you know, an hour and a half at marathon pace. Like this actually didn't have a lot of that. Someone very early on made a really smart comment that I sort of wrote off because I got amnesia after the first time I ran CIM, was that it's actually really hilly. And yeah, it's net downhill, but it's like rolling. And so I felt like I got put through the spin cycle. I think what went well is I ran an entire cycle. I'm 35. I ran CIM in 2018, and I ran faster than I did in 2018. So that's a win. Am I disappointed? Yeah, I'm super disappointed. I knew 230 would be hard, but I definitely thought 232 was within range. This was a really complicated way to PR by like 15 seconds. Clayton actually had a chapter in his YouTube series for Tokyo about this, the man in the arena. Running a marathon and talking about running a marathon, which is what I did for years since 2019, is very different. It's super fucking hard to run a marathon. Talking about running a marathon is not hard. Running a marathon is really hard, and I am proud of myself for kind of being the man in the arena, earning my battle scars and being about it versus talking about it. So when I set out to do this, I said I wanted to not get hurt, have some fun, mix things up. So I accomplished that. Was it successful? No. We said the goal was to break 230. Didn't break 230. So in a very black and white way, no, it wasn't successful. Sure, you could say that I'm healthy, I had fun, I challenged myself, but it wasn't successful. that's what it comes down to. So as we look at sort of the next goal, who we're gonna copy, what the goal's gonna be, I think we gotta set some more realistic expectations and use this great training block as a jump off point.
With your Christmas of white.